Hey y'all, how's it going? It's Josh.exe. I was asked the other day to do kind of a cassette buyer's guide, so I'm just gonna kind of go through some of the stuff I have and like what I've experienced and just kind of relay some stories and personal whatevers about what I've bought. Basically nothing I have is secondhand. I don't really deal with the secondhand market too much. I do have a couple on the way. I really wanted to get Sailor Wave and just some other Macross stuff. So that's coming, and I can address that when I get it. But sorry, I've tried to make this video a couple of times, and I keep kind of rambling on, and like I'm just gonna like cut to the long and the short of it here. So like you should be ordering from reputable sources, right? Order from Bandcamp. Order from people on Discogs. If you're gonna use eBay, like you just take your life into your own hands there. But like I recommend just everything being from like a reputable source through Bandcamp. You can check out with Bandcamp or PayPal if shit's not right, if shit's wrong. If you get a tape that doesn't play, if you get one that's not what you ordered, you can get your cash back. And that's super important and smart, and I would 100% recommend doing it. Don't ever order from somebody that's just like, oh yeah, you know, fucking link me the money. No, that's common sense though. Like I'm just joshing you with that, but like straight up, order through reputable sources, check through Bandcamp, make sure like you can verify pictures. If you are buying secondhand, go on Discogs. Even if you're not buying through Discogs, go on Discogs. A lot of the times they're gonna have the albums, they're gonna have what the albums look like when you open them. They might even have the fucking pack-ins. So like check that out. Check out that kind of stuff. You know, I've got a few things here that are just kind of more for examples. So like I'm gonna be going through cassettes that are from smaller groups that I've got, you know, one-offs of real quick here. So like I want this one because people have asked me about it. It's Vaporwave Christmas Story. I've got it from Contemporary Tapes. Would recommend ordering from them. It's super quality. Like check it out. Like wow, great cassette. Special thanks and everything. Apparently they took this off Bandcamp, so you can only get the rip. I have a link to a Google Doc if you want it. Like scream at me on Instagram. I can share that shit. I don't care. It's a cool album. You shouldn't have to own the cassette to listen to it, but it is what it is. Here's another one. This is from Cityman. Would recommend 100%. Go buy this. There's even a Mega Drive edition or Genesis edition. I forget what they call it. I know they're in Europe, but it's a good cassette. Like reputable stuff. And like I said, like check sources on things. You know, like when somebody uploads their images to like Bandcamp, check it and then check and see what like Discogs releases look like, especially if it's been a minute, because you get stuff like Illuminated Paths where oftentimes they'll be like, you know, oh check it out, like yeah that looks great, you know, but the back, oh crap, that's just this part cut out. You know, sometimes your Illuminated Paths case looks like this, which is fine, you know. Also, this is not a Vaporwave album. It's weird and stupid. I'm gonna do a review of it at some point, but yeah. So, and then you get other ones that are like this, which is decidedly worse quality, you know, like you open it up, like this crack, like it's how it came. And, you know, this with that giant sticker mark, that's how it came. And, ah, shit, dropping things. And like, hold up. So like, it's just stamped on and it's low print quality and stuff like that. And like that's Illuminated Paths. And if you order from them, you know that. It's fine. They're goofy and they're cool and they send a lot of stuff. There's a lot of flavor to their releases and what you get, but at the same time, like you get shit like this. Which like you can see that the label's peeling, the print quality's not great, the cut's not great. You can see the Maxell logo on there. You know, you can see like this is probably, I'm not gonna say it's a secondhand cassette, but like it feels that way. Like it has the feeling of somebody grabbed a cassette and recorded over it and stuck their sticker on it and is like, cool, this is ours now. And then there's shit like this. Like this is Late Night Delight. This is the black and gold edition. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It honestly doesn't matter. You can buy this cassette new. Do not spend anything on this cassette that is more than you can get it new, because you can literally go buy it right now from Illuminated Paths, and it's the highest quality release they have in terms of like packaging and things like that. Like, it came super nice. It doesn't have anything on the inside there, and the print quality is, you know, like, look at that. But it's a great album. It's got 3 bonus tracks on it. You could still get it. If you specifically want the orange or like the all gold one or something, and you want to spend an arm and a leg or try and track that shit down, knock yourself out. But you can still buy this album. You can still get it new. Do not pay anything more than, yeah. And also, they're going to lie to you and be like, it's of an edition of 25. That's not true. Because as soon as that 25 fills up, they're going to release another one. Like, they're going to release another edition of 25. It's artificial scarcity. I think it's kind of scummy, honestly. But they are producing this album in perpetuity. If you want it, buy it. You can have one. It's not rare. It's not. It's a good album, though. 100% recommend. You'll get some pogs with it, because Illuminated Path gives you pogs and shit. So yeah. Here's some more kind of one-offy things. This one isn't really a one-off, because, you know, I own all 3. But, like, this is another one that I see in kind of high demand, you know, because it's Blank Banshee. This is my personal favorite. I know people prefer 0, but I really like 1. But, yeah, like, it's just buying from Blank Banshee or Hologram Bay. I'd recommend them. It's a quality product. Comes with a ton of stickers and stuff, too, so that's it. This is another one-off. This is Power Lunch. Like, you can see, it's well done. Like, it's super well done. It's a really high-quality cassette. It's Aquarian aesthetic. And I'd recommend, you know, some of these little up-and-coming labels and things like that. Now we're going to... Even like, okay, so, like, look at this one. This is obviously, like, a passion project. This is Cult Like Recordings. I've done a mega unboxing of their stuff. They reached out to me to do some stuff, which is cool. And, like, it's a quality cassette for... like what it is, and you know, like you can see there's like some cracks in the armor, you know, like you can see like the fold there is like, you know, and that's just because like it's independent and it's a smaller guy. They're all independent, but you know what I'm saying, like it's smaller, like this is a labor of love type thing, you know, it folds out, like it's cool. But when you're ordering from dudes that it's clearly a one-man operation, or it's like, you know, somebody's passion project, it's probably not going to be to the same like standard as like business casual. Like, I'm not going to compare this one. I love this. I think it's glorious, and I think everyone should own it. And this is my favorite. I love cassettes that do this. But so let's do like a consistency comparison here of like, we've got these 3, and then we're gonna do 3 from business casual, right? And this is kind of why I recommend sticking to like business casual, Lost Angels, or groups like that, because like, speaking of Lost Angels, like look, we've got some here. So let's just, so like we picked this up, right? Case, it's gonna be about the same, you know, about the same. You know, like, I'm beating a dead horse here, but, you know, very similar. Yeah. I don't have anything from Dream Catalog to show you, and it would be the same. But, like, and then you look at, you know, Illuminated Paths, and it's like this. You know, different. And, like, I guess what I'm getting at here is when you're buying from those big labels like business casual, Lost Angles, like even, you know, like No Problema tapes, any of the like High Wrath records, even like here's High Wrath. I don't know if I went over this already, but it's beautiful, like it's glorious. Do it. When you're getting, you know, from labels that have, you know, your Dan Masons, your Omis, and your like Haircuts for Men back when they were a thing that wasn't banned, you're gonna get a certain level of quality. And when releases are numbered to 50 or 100, it's like you lose that feeling of exclusivity a little bit when you're not buying that edition of 12 or edition of 25. But you get stuff like this, right, where it's super consistent. Like, the cassette looks great. It plays great. And you've got a reversible J card. Shout out to Sexy Sax Lady in there, you know? And I think that if there's albums that you really want and they are on, you know, lesser known things, that's not a bad thing. You know, like Hologram Bay is a little lesser known, still a quality product. Like, whereas like City Man Productions, they're very new quality product. But like sticking to those kind of those big boys, like it's consistent. They give you the same thing every time. You're not gambling with your money or anything like that. And you know, sometimes you get goodies. Like you're just like, yo, what up? You know, and that's just it's just stuff. And honestly, like to recap some of my points and some of the comparisons, if you want to go with like some of the more, you know, niche labels like your Illuminated Paths, you're gonna get weird shit. It's gonna be weird, and if you like that, that's dope. You know, if you like kind of the weirdness, you like how each cassette is kind of a mystery on how you're gonna get it, if it's gonna be cracked, if it's gonna be in a black case, white case, if it's gonna look used or not. That's cool. That's your thing. Would I recommend it for everybody? No. I like it, but for the most part, stay off eBay. Check Discogs for everything secondhand. Places like Business Casual, Lost Angles, fast up and comings like Power Lunch and things like that. Like, check their releases. And if anything's wrong, like go through PayPal or something where you can get that money back. I hope this was helpful. I hope this wasn't too rambly. I've tried like 7 times to do this. I have no idea what I'm doing with this buyer's guide other than like, hey, look, this is my experience. Here's my cassettes. This is what you want to look for. Because like when I'm online, I check and I make sure that they show the package or they show the cassette with other cassettes that look like it, or you know, I can look it up on Discogs and go, okay, this is what this edition comes with, or this is what the J card looks like, or this is what, you know, so that way it's like if I get something that's weird or wrong, I can send it back or I can get my money back. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm sorry if this was rambly. I might try to do this again sometime. Yeah, I just brought out some examples. Fuck it. I might redo this. If this sees the light of day, that's cool. Subscribe. Bye.